Hello YouTube community, this is the Jackhammer 13. At this point in time you probably have seen my introduction video to this series. It's also my introduction video to my YouTube channel. So you probably already know what's going on. If you haven't seen it, I'll probably just give you a brief rundown. Instead I'm going to start a couple of series up. This and possibly some sports games, I really don't know which ones. And along with that, I'm going to be, well, I can explain it like in a couple seconds. So check it out. It's 15 minutes of your time, not even that, just a tad bit less. It's 14:49, so 14:59 rather. So it's basically 15 minutes. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so like I said, we're gonna do a new series, a new season rather, and I'm going to be Billy Kidman. This series isn't going to be just Billy Kidman. I think I'm going to do, after he's done, another bigger named person, somebody like, I don't know, Chris Benoit or Booker T or something to be, a bit more competitive in the Undisputed Championship area. I do believe I have muted my TV, so that might actually come through on the game. Alright, so we're going to be doing this draft, and as the draft goes, I'd just like to say I really don't care. I'm going to be on Smackdown, so all the stuff that happens is just going to have to happen. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I have nothing else to say about that. So, Vince McMahon SmackDown, Ric Flair's Raw. They both have their turns, all that good stuff. You probably, if you want to read it, just pause the video. I'm not gonna actually, read it. I'm gonna give you time to pause, but that's about it. The Undisputed Champion is not eligible, which I believe is Undertaker, because he's the Undisputed Champion. He needs to go to both sides. And Stone Cold Steve Austin has a cutscene, which we will see later on. So this series is going to be basically a mid-carder series. I'm going to be going for like the hardcore and the Intercontinental Championship for the most part, possibly tag team. I figured out that I wasn't too far off on my guess of what Billy Kidman actually does. I used to have his wrestling figure. I still have his wrestling figure. What am I talking about? And I thought that he had a super kick as his second finishing move. He has a shooting star press and the Unprettier, which is Christian's finishing move. And since Vince McMahon won, he gets to be the first pick, which is me. And I'm just going to pick a few random people. Like I said, I don't really care about this. Actually, no, we're on SmackDown, so I'm going to get the Intercontinental Champion. I'm going to try and go for a couple of champions. But yeah, Billy Kidman in the wrestling thing that I used to do, I didn't have a video or anything of it because I was a child. I didn't have any, videos or anything of that, so it's not like an actual thing. It was just like I used to play. But I had Billy Kidman and Maven as tag team partners just because I thought that they'd probably be pretty cool together. And they had this move called the Mavenplex, which is probably the most unoriginal name possible, but oh well, it's gonna happen that way sometimes. And if you watch WWE nowadays, if you've seen Sin Cara's finishing move, where he goes to the top rope and grabs the dude by the neck, and then does like a backflip into a suplex or something, it's really sick like that. That's pretty much what my move was. And I'm not sure if he came up with it first, or if I came up with it first, because I never watched any of his wrestling when he was a luchador. So he might have had it back then, and it just happened to be a coincidence, which is probably more than likely what it was. So they also use that in my wrestling thing. I don't know why I'm telling you this. This is kind of stupid and has nothing to do with the actual game or with anything that I'm going to be doing, unless for some reason I want to do, a series where I play with wrestling figures. Yeah, that would be fun. DDP, I remember this dude. Yeah, what a cool dude. I don't remember DDP wrestling too much. I remember his name and I remember the dude, but I don't remember watching him wrestle. In case you didn't know, I'm a high school student. I'm 16 years old. I hope that's not too much information as it is, but you kind of guys need to know that. The reason why I have 13 as my number for the Jackhammer 13 is that I made the account, which is actually, that's my Xbox Live name, the Jackhammer 13. I made that account when I was 13 years old. The name of the Jackhammer comes from WWE, or more so WCW. Bill Goldberg's finishing move was the jackhammer, and at the time I had a stage where I was really into Bill Goldberg. I don't know why. He was a pretty cool dude, I guess. Jeff Hardy, another cruiserweight champion. I think that Billy Kidman's a cruiserweight. I think this could be cool. If not, then oh well, you know, whatever. I've chosen 3 champions so far, and I think Raw chose the tag team champions. So I kind of lost out on that. I think I can go like between groups and stuff, so I don't think it matters. If not, oh well, you know, I'll figure something out. I don't even have to be a tag team champion. Speaking of tag team champions, I'm gonna get Maven first, next, and then get Billy Kidman, if it'll allow me to pick. Yeah, because I don't think that Raw is gonna be choosing Billy Kidman. And the name WWE References, which is, I'm not sure if that's going to be the channel that I upload this on, or if I'm just going to upload it to my Jackhammer 13 channel. I have too many channels to count. I don't know why I have them all. And he has a Kurt diving moonsault. I did not know that that was his finishing move. I thought that he had a 450 splash. Yeah, I'm pretty bad at knowing people's finishing moves. I also thought that he had, like, I don't even know what I thought he had. I must not have played this game enough as a child, or at least not paid attention to Maven. If at this time you guys are bored, please don't fret. This is not going to be the entire series. It's not just going to be me choosing things for the roster. This is one of those inevitable things that you just have to go through. It takes for freaking ever, but you know, whatever. As I mentioned in my last video, I'm going to try and refrain from swearing, but you know, as I figured out with that last video, I can't really do that very well. I said it's 2 or 3 swear words during that video. I think a couple were like right after I said I wasn't going to try and do that anymore. So there we go. Now I'm on Smackdown, and now I can just do whatever. So this series is probably going to take me a while to do, because I want to, let me check my time. Yeah, I want to go around the entire arena and just check out anything, anybody that says anything, get a little like side storyline. Dang, Billy Kidman looks really happy. That's pretty awesome. I'm glad. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna just try to get as much side storyline as possible, because there is an also like modern storyline, not modern. What am I talking about? There's a big storyline that goes with it, but you can have little like feuds in the backstage area, which I think somewhat carry on in the actual thing, and you can just walk around and check everything out. This first video is going to be mostly the draft, and I'll probably, I guess, brief you on what's going to be the next step in the plot to, you know, take over the WWE. I'm just checking for the tag team champions to see if there are any, and there are not, so we're just going to go Jeff Hardy, because, you know, Hardy's for life. But like I was trying to say with WWE References, that name is based off of all of the different names that I have for things. My Minecraft account, which Minecraft is a game that if I can figure out how to record on my computer, Minecraft will be one of those games that I'll play. I'll probably be playing mostly vanilla to start off, because you know, I'm not really good at installing mods, and I'm going to try and do a little bit of multiplayer with that too. I also don't know how to record people's voices. I'm pretty good at recording, guys, just so you didn't know. I'm one of the best YouTube recorders there is. I would love for you guys to subscribe and like, because I'm amazing at figuring out how everything works. This is probably, you know, the best series NA, and yeah. So I only have 3 left. It's a shame. You guys are going to have to leave before I can show you my true genius. Actually, no, I already showed you my true genius. You guys know how cool I am. You know you're gonna watch another video. You know you're gonna do it. Taking a playbook out of, taking a page out of the playbook of SSOHPKC there. If you don't know who he is, I suggest you look him up on YouTube's. He's a cool dude. Something else that I didn't talk about in the video, and I feel a little stupid that I didn't talk about it, because it was one of the like major ideas that I had. It was, the major ideas were the tier system and shoutouts. I'm gonna give shoutouts in each video to people that I find are worthy of more YouTube subscribers than they have, or who I feel are really good YouTubers, or who helped me get to actually recording YouTube. First one is going to be a shout out to SSOHPKC, also known as Seamus, or SeamusPKC. If you don't know what those stand for, go check out his channel. I'm sure you're going to find lots of people telling you what they stand for, because everybody knows that, and for those of you who know him, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, he's an awesome dude. He has a sarcastic sense of humor, and that's not what SSOH stands for, apparently. That's according to the man himself. The Big Lebowski. This is kind of based off of The Big Lebowski, I'm guessing. I never got the joke, but you know, whatever. Big Show! Whoa, he's a big show. Well, let's see. We're gonna go. Oh, Too Cool. I would love to have Too Cool. Oh, shoot. I don't know if I have time to get both of them. Maybe I only have to do one and it gets both. That'd be pretty sick. Anyway, yeah, go check out SSOHPKC. He's at like 1 million some subscribers right now. So he doesn't really need any more help than he's getting, but he would like it. I would like to see him grow, and his fans definitely want to see him grow, because he's actually, you know, I'm going to kind of spoil the joke. He's going to reveal another letter of what the SSOH stands for on his channel. I think somebody's already figured it out at this point. He let it be known that the O is of, but the SS and the H, and who the hell is that outside? I don't know why there's somebody parked outside. They better get the hell away. Go home. Get out of here. Alright, so I got one more. They're still there. Who is that? Is that family? No, it doesn't look like family. I guess they just got stuck in the snow or something. I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry, I've kind of forgotten about the actual series going on. There's something weird going on outside. I don't know what it is. Might have to get the shotgun out. We don't have a shotgun. Don't call the cops. Anyway, so you know, this has kind of been a lackluster thing. It's like I said, one of my first videos. Who this person that you're talking about? Edge? I thought Edge was already drafted. Oh, there they go. Bye, people in the nice car, which isn't really that nice, but it's cool. Hey, look, it's Edge's face. Haven't seen Edge's face in a while. Yeah, so like I said, I'm 16 years old, so WWE that I know and love was the Ruthless Aggression era. I love how they went from, I don't know what the era before the Attitude Era was called, but it was like the Attitude Era, the Ruthless Aggression era, and then the PG era. Like what? None of that, you know, makes any sense to me whatsoever. I mean, I understand the progression. You're going from being hardcore to still hardcore, but not nearly as hardcore, because I don't want to be as bad on TV, because people like 12 years old are watching it, or people that have fragile minds and you don't want to mess with them. They're watching it, but you know, it's TV 14. If you're not 14 years old, don't watch it. I mean, if you can't handle it, at least. I could handle it because I'm a bad motherfucker. I mean, I'm a bad dude. You know, I can handle stuff like that. Not really. I mean, I can handle WWE, but I'm not a bad dude. And like I said, there I go with that stuff again. Anyway, I think this is probably going to be where I stop this first video. I'm on Smackdown. Too Cool is over here. The Hardys are over here. We got DDP. We have the Hurricane. We have Rob Van Dam, and we have Bradshaw. How do I remember this off the bat? I just did it like 5 seconds ago. It's not that long ago. If you guys don't have a memory like that, I apologize. But I kind of do. We're going to check out the rest of the roster that we have for SmackDown. The Undisputed Champion is Undertaker. Then there's Intercontinental Champion Rob Van Dam. He is the next on the line. Then there's Big Show and Jeff Hardy and Rhino. Then Bradshaw. Then Test. And then, oh, that's how we do it. Okay, then there's Rikishi, Matt Hardy, Bubba Ray, Devon, DDP, Hardcore Holly, Scotty Sue Hottie, the Big Lebowski, the Hurricane, Raven, Billy Kidman, Sean Stasiak, Maven, Randy Orton, and he was a really young dude at this point in time. I think he was with Mark Henry for some reason, and that's the list. I'm surprised that Randy Orton was so down low. I didn't know that he was a jobber like that. Billy Kidman and Maven are jobbers. I knew that. They weren't really the highest up there for some reason or other. So yeah, it's not looking like I'm going to be getting a shot for the Intercontinental Championship anytime soon. I'm just going to have to settle with what I got, which is, I think, Cruiserweight Championship. That's what's going to be on next time. I'm going to start going towards that title. Hopefully I can get a title shot. Let's actually check and see. Yeah, there's the European Championship too, which is William Regal. I forgot about him. But yeah, Lance Storm and Christian were taken away from us. So, yeah, I'm not going to be facing Undertaker anytime soon if I face him at all. I want to see what the stables are. Yeah, I'm kind of wasting time here, but Benoit and Guerrero, what an old tag team, what a great tag team. Two of the greats, may they both rest in peace. There's some dude that I know that actually, this is going to be another shout out. I think it's PSN Cool PJ or something like that. He does a YouTube series about Smackdown Shut Your Mouth. If you want to, go ahead and check him out. But he has a problem of getting wrapped up in the whole Benoit tragedy. I'm going to try and not do the same. You know, I appreciate the fact that Benoit was a great wrestler. I don't like the fact that he did what he did, but, you know, I kind of look past that considering, you know, I don't really give a damn about like what you do in your life. You know, he took steroids, it kind of messed with his head. He did a lot of things that would damage his head, like his headbutt, for example. That thing damaged his head so much. He wasn't right in the head. I forgive him. I don't know if anybody else forgives him. I'm sure there are quite a lot of people that forgive him. If I offend anybody who was a big Benoit fan, I didn't mean to. I'm actually trying to stay as neutral in this as possible. I really liked him as a wrestler, didn't like him too much as a person for what he did, but I know that beforehand he had great commitment and that pretty much the steroids and head injuries were what changed him. So I don't think that was actually Benoit that we saw there. You know, he was a great guy from what I saw when Guerrero died. He was all, you know, bent out of shape and stuff, and I never saw him like that. I think he was crying in that, like, goodbye video. And he's somebody that took great pride in their work, and he wanted to see everybody else take great pride in their work as well. With that being said, these are almost all on Raw, which is great. I don't have to deal with Billy and Chuck anymore, unless there's some reason they come over, which they probably will. Oh shoot, I forgot about Lita. Oh, that's not good. I forgot about Lita. I'm gonna make a tag team. The name, oh shoot. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Alright, I'm gonna have everything up and ready by the next time I do a video. This has been an 18-minute long video. You know what? No, we're just gonna keep going. If you guys don't want to see the rest of this, I'm just going to be naming the stable and adding the people in it. It's going to be Maven and Billy Kidman. So, the name of the group that I had was the 1, 2, 3 Kids. So we're just going to stick with it. The 1, 2, 3 Kids, like I said, was Maven and Billy Kidman. And, there we go. One, 2, 3 Kids. So yeah, we're gonna be a tag team. It's gonna be pretty cool. I think we're just gonna come out separately. New member 1. Going up, and it's Maven. Maven is the star. New member 2. And we're gonna go down, 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 all the way down to the B's. Billy Kidman. The entrance movie is going to be Billy Kidman 1. I don't know what Billy Kidman 2 is. I didn't know that there were a couple of things. I might actually have to check that out. No, just no. We're gonna go complete Maven for that. The moves shall be. Good God, there's just a lot going into this. I didn't realize that. We'll just do Hardy Boys moves because that's the closest I can think to the actual styles these two are. And the music shall be mine because I don't know what either of theirs is. Superstars. Decision. And we've made the 1, 2, 3 kids. That shall be my tag team. If for some reason I want to get in a tag team, it will be it. If for some reason the game doesn't like that, oh well. I'm gonna have to figure out a way. Oh no, the changes I made will be lost. I have to continue. Save and exit just like that. Well, since I'm saving, memory card slot 1. There's no memory card. There is the memory card inserted. Yes, memory card slot 2 then. Checking, do not remove. Okay. I've saved, and I've done what I basically came to do. This is a longer video. If I edit anything out, oh well. You know, there's probably not going to be a lot of stuff in this that you guys are going to miss. Thank you for joining me. My name is the Jackhammer 13. I am signing out. Good day to all of you, and hopefully you will return for the rest of the